Imagine walking through a noisy street full of people, voices rising, children laughing, vendors shouting, sandals scraping on stone roads. You're surrounded by chaos, yet something inside you is searching for peace. That's where we find Zacchaeus, man desperate to see something different. He wasn't tall, and in a crowd, he was invisible. But what made him feel small wasn't just his height, it was the weight of judgment. Zacchaeus was a tax collector, hated by many, labeled as a traitor. People didn't respect him, they didn't greet him, they didn't forgive him. But that day, everything changed. He climbed a sycamore tree not to be funny, but to be free. He just wanted to see Jesus, even from far away. Then, the unexpected happened. Jesus stopped. In the middle of a moving crowd, he stood still and looked up. And he didn't just see a man in a tree, he saw a heart ready to be transformed. Jesus called out, "Zacchaeus, come down immediately. I must stay at your house today." And just like that, Zacchaeus went from hidden to chosen, from overlooked to seen. Maybe today you feel like Zacchaeus, lost in a crowd, unsure, curious but afraid. But Jesus sees you. He knows your name. He's not asking you to be perfect, he's asking you to come down and invite him in. If you've ever felt invisible, type, "He sees me," and remember, Jesus is looking right at you with love, not judgment. Zacchaeus didn't hesitate. He didn't ask questions. He didn't say, "Let me clean my house first," or "Let me fix my life before you come in." No, he came down right away and welcomed Jesus joyfully. That moment was powerful not just because Zacchaeus responded, but because Jesus chose him first. People watching were shocked. They couldn't believe it. Why would Jesus go to the house of a sinner? They whispered. But that's the beauty of grace, it defies expectation. It's not about being good enough, it's about being willing. And Zacchaeus didn't just smile and take a picture with Jesus. He stood up and made a bold declaration. "I will give half of my wealth to the poor, and if I've cheated anyone, I'll repay them 4 times as much." That wasn't required. It wasn't demanded. It was a response of a changed heart. Grace doesn't just comfort, it activates. It pushes you to live differently. And that's what happens when Jesus comes into your life. You don't stay the same. You start seeing people differently. You start seeing yourself differently. You begin to restore what was broken. If you feel like your past has been full of mistakes, know this: Jesus sees past your failures. He sees your future. Type, "My house is open," if you're ready to let grace in and begin your own transformation. Let's take a moment to reflect on how this story is helping you learn English in a meaningful, powerful way. Every time we explore a story like Zacchaeus', you're doing more than understanding a spiritual truth, you're absorbing vocabulary, learning expressions, and practicing pronunciation in real context. For example, today you've heard words like salvation, repent, restore joyfully, and phrases such as "make haste," "come down immediately," and "I must stay at your house." These aren't random. They are practical, emotional, and real-world words. They carry power because you're not just learning them, you're experiencing them through a story that speaks to your heart. That's the secret of learning language that sticks. It's tied to memory and emotion. And every time you repeat these phrases out loud, you're training your brain to think in English, speak naturally, and grow in confidence. So don't just listen, speak, pause, and practice. Use emotion in your voice. Let your heart feel what you're saying. That's how transformation happens, both spiritually and linguistically. If this story helped your English today, type English with purpose and keep practicing the words that touched your heart the most. Everyone has a tree. For Zacchaeus, it was made of branches. For you, it might be fear, shame, doubt, anxiety, or your past mistakes. We climb into these trees hoping to stay hidden, hoping to just observe life from a distance. But deep down, we want to be seen. And Jesus knows that. He stops beneath our tree and calls us out not to embarrass us, but to rescue us. He says, "Come down. I want to be with you." And the moment you say yes, he enters not just your house, but your heart. Zacchaeus didn't get a second chance because he was good. He got it because he responded. And you can do the same. The tree is a place of comfort, but it's also a place of separation. Staying there might feel safe, but it keeps you away from what could change your life. What's your tree today? Is it the fear of speaking English in front of others? Is it the belief that your past disqualifies you from grace? Is it the feeling that you're too broken to begin again? Jesus is walking by. He's stopping. He's looking up. And he's saying your name. Don't let the moment pass. Type "coming down" if you're ready to leave your comfort zone and start fresh. Now listen closely. Jesus didn't just speak to Zacchaeus. He declared something powerful in front of everyone. Today, salvation has come to this house. That word "today" is so important. Jesus didn't say tomorrow or someday or after Zacchaeus fixed everything. He said today, in the moment, because grace doesn't wait for perfection. It comes now. It's available now. And it changes you now. That same grace is being offered to you. You may not feel ready. You may not feel worthy. But God isn't waiting for a better version of you. He's waiting for an honest heart. And if you're listening to this right now, it's not by accident. Maybe you needed this reminder. Maybe you've been distant, distracted, discouraged. But today something shifted. You feel it in your chest, in your spirit. Something inside says, "This is for me." That's God calling. That's Jesus stopping under your tree. He knows your fears. He knows your dreams. And he's not afraid to come into your life, your mess, your doubts. If today feels like a turning point for you, type "Today is my day" and step into the grace that's waiting at your door. Thank you for being here, for listening, for opening your heart to the story of Zacchaeus. This podcast isn't just about learning English, it's about discovering purpose. It's about growing your confidence, your vocabulary, your understanding, and your faith. Every episode is designed to help you move forward step by step. You're not just a listener, you're part of a community, a global family of people learning how to live with courage and speak with clarity. From Bible stories to English expressions, from spiritual truths to practical pronunciation, you're being equipped for something bigger. So don't stop now. Keep listening, keep speaking, keep believing that transformation is possible. Because it is. Whether you're learning English for a job, for school, for travel, or for connection, let this space also be where you learn how deeply loved and seen you are. Next time, we'll explore another powerful story and unlock more English expressions you can use every day. Until then, stay strong, stay curious, and stay connected. If you're ready for more, type "I'll be back" in the comments and remember, every step forward matters, no matter how small.